Peace and blessings. This is Nubia I of the Blackberry Beauty Holistic Academy, Ancient African Healing for the Modern Sister. Peace and blessings, my YouTube subscribers. I know, I've been going for a while. You know what I've been doing, y'all? I've been knee deep in these groups. I love them so much. For those that don't know, I have some private coaching groups. I call them private coaching groups. Not that doesn't mean you can't join. It means that you can always join. But private because it's a group, and we have series, which we have subjects every month, and we discuss these subjects. But it's not just discussion. I get videos that I don't do on YouTube. We get group conference calls for free. We get, which is part of your package. We get worksheets, and so, but we're always working on something. So in the group Wild Women Who Run with the Womb, a $37 a month membership group, we are doing our July intensive. We are in our July intensive, and it was about move the body. But y'all, it ain't just about move the body and doing some great exercise. It's about moving the body, the mental, the physical, the spiritual. Now tell me you don't want that. Tell me that doesn't intrigue you. Tell me that you're not sitting down right now going, I feel so stagnant. I keep saying I'm going to eat right. I keep saying that I'm going to leave that job. I keep saying I'm going to have a better relationship. I keep saying these things, but I'm not doing it. And I'm spiritual, and I'm meditating, and I'm praying. Why is what I want not happening? And so we talked a lot about, in the Wild Women Who Run with the Womb, we talked a lot about moving the body. But also I got an intensive. Intensive are $97 a month. It's a one-shot deal. We spend 4 weeks focused on a particular subject as well. And in an intensive, we was doing fasting 101. We sisters have been fasting. The first week we did 1 meal a day and drinking like a gallon of water. We continued it. The next week we did nothing but smoothie fast. The next week after that we did juice fasting. And this week we're going into dry fasting or water fasting. But woo, the things that came up, again, you get worksheets, you get instructional uploads, you get the inspirational uploads, you get all these things. But this month, of course, it's July, so it's over, it's closed. Let's talk about next month. I wanted to let you know what's going on for next month. So first of all, I hope you all are doing well. I'm in the beautiful garden in Lake Merritt in Oakland. My daughter's here with me. We just came back from the nail salon. We got our, what was it called, the Green Day Spa, so we were treated really beautiful. We had a really good time. I'm so glad that we were there. But now I'm here with you all, and I want to tell you about the next intensive. It starts August 1st, or it's the first Friday in August, and I think it's August 1st. But you can go on my website at www.theblackberrybeauty.com. You can check it. So, but it starts August 1st, and it's called Traveling Outside of Your Comfort Zone. Now, you may be sitting there thinking, well, I'm not trying to travel. Well, I don't want to go anywhere. What does Nubia mean? When I talk about traveling outside your comfort zone, I'm saying that there is something that you want, but you are so comfortable in your mess, or so comfortable in your everyday, or so comfortable in your pain, or so comfortable in your lack, that you won't let go of those things in order to have what you really want. Now, I'm going to flip it when I teach it. There's going to be ways and means and things that I'm talking about, and I'm going to give you a clue and a tip right now. Do you know that most of what you want, I'm not going to tell you it's not big enough for what you're asking, because I think a lot of you are asking for big dreams. I'm not going to tell you that it's not enough, because I think what you want is more than enough. I'm going to tell you that a lot of times what you think you want, you don't want. Somebody told you to want it, or you want it, but not in the way that is coming in as a picture in your mind. Okay, we're going to talk about that. The other thing I believe is a lot of times, a lot of us don't go for what we really want, because yes, a lot of us don't think we deserve it, we think we can have it, but it's because we're trying to deal with the whole pie, and we need to break the pie down into pieces. It's the everyday things that you do on a daily basis that gets you what you want, not the big thing. So a lot of us do it. Well, Nubia, I really want to be a raw foodist. And I took a course, and you know what, after that, in the course I was raw, and then after the course I wasn't a raw foodist anymore. Those courses don't work. Nubia, I really want to travel. And I attempted, and I tried to travel, and everything stopped me from traveling, and I couldn't find a job in a new place, so I had to come back home. That didn't work. Why it didn't work? Because you can get what you want. The law of attraction says that you will master that visualization. You can talk about it. So the getting it is not the problem. It's the keeping it, or it's the understanding why you wanted it. So a lot of times we don't understand why we want it. We don't understand what we're doing each day to have it. And another thing too is it's the idea of that we wasn't right in here. We didn't let go of some things. We didn't fix things. We still brought the low self-worth, but yet we still got what we wanted. You could actually get what you want and still have low self-esteem. You can actually get what you want and still have low self-worth. So if you want that, you'll get it, and then you'll be right back wondering why it didn't stick. And because you didn't build up this part of you, mentally, physically, spiritually, you didn't build up who you are and why you are and what you're here to do. And that's what I'm teaching and traveling outside your comfort zone. That it's the very little things that you do every single day that's going to get you the big things. The other thing is too is we want to hit the bullseye with every single desire. And sometimes we just hitting the board. We're on the board, but we're not hitting the bullseye. You don't always have to go for the bullseye right away. We want to get on the board because sometimes what you think the bullseye is, that true desire, it's not really what you want. I'm going to give you a perfect example. I remember growing up. And I remember, I grew up in Brooklyn, so Essence magazine was like my best friend. I loved that magazine. I loved that magazine because it was for and about black women, because I never saw so many dark-skinned models as many as I saw in Essence magazine. So when I was young, I thought maybe one day I'll be one of those dark models in Essence, because I always wanted to be in Essence. As I got a little older, I used to think, well, maybe I'll be called to write an article about health and wellness. As I got a little older, I said to myself, no, you know what? Maybe it's about me being in a section called Ageless Beauties, and I'll be one of the silver foxes. And even as I got a little older than that, I used to think in the present time that no, I am going to write. Somebody's going to let me write an article about health and wellness. They're going to interview me about something. And now Essence is not even black owned anymore. It's owned by Viacom. And I realize now, which is so interesting, that, so great, y'all know that we're in the public park, and that there's people all around us. So don't worry, people are the men are doing their work, and we're sharing this garden, so please be patient. But what I realize is now, I don't care if I'm in Essence or not. I mean, it's not even, Susan Taylor's not even the editor anymore. It's totally changed. But what I wanted, I was right. I thought that being in Essence was the bullseye. But what I realized was I wanted to be in some type of publication, organization, some type of entity that celebrated black womanhood and black wealth and black health and black longevity. That's what I really wanted. But my mind only could see Essence because that was in front of me, and thank goodness there was a picture. Now what I realize, which is so deep, now what I realize is what I really want, I still can have. What I really want, I still can have. No problem if you want to go around, no problem at all. Yeah, what I realize is, what I really want is I can still have it. And what I really want is to still be part of some type of black organization that highlights the achievements of black women and men in the achievement of black elegance and excellence. And I realized I found it. There is, for those of you that don't know, there is something that's going on in Atlanta, Georgia on November 12th, and it's called Black Power Awards. And it is the first annual Black Power Awards. I'm not affiliated with it at all, but it is all over YouTube and the internet, and it sounds like a beautiful affair, and they're going to be honoring black folks within our community that are doing work for our people. And what I would like to ask you to do, only if you're feeling it, if you want to, they're looking for people to be nominated. And the website is called blackpowerawards.com, blackpowerawards.com. And in the video, it talks about, there's this place where you can nominate somebody. What I love about it is, it's not like I got to get 1,000 nominations or somebody else has to get 1,000 nominations. They're not doing a competition. Once you state, I want to nominate Nubia I. Sutton, and then they'll ask for my website, which is www.theblackberrybeauty.com. That's it. What they do is a committee will then decide on the people that that you nominated, which is me and other people. The committee will decide who's going to get the award for the year. So it's not about, I need everybody to go and nominate me for numbers. I need it for the support. And you know how much I wanted to do the work. It's a dream come true. But I'm talking about this in traveling outside of your comfort zone. I'm telling you that it's not, you did not get what you wanted off the vision board. It didn't come true, or the affirmations or the visualization. You did not get it because it wasn't big enough. Sometimes you had a target, but you didn't understand the essence of what you wanted. The other thing was you didn't work on those things that even though you got something, you still wasn't happy, you still wasn't joyful, because you didn't work on the things that were keeping those things away from you. You know, every day, as much as I can, I'm going to do videos talking more and more about it. Look, if you know, another thing too, we got to stop procrastinating and waiting for the one day. One day, I get people all the time, one day, Sister Nubia, I'm going to take one of your intensives. I'm telling y'all that this is a vacation. I'm going to make it cozy and beautiful. You're going to feel like you are traveling. If you want to travel the world, then take this intensive. If you want to travel your country, then take this intensive. If you want to move to another state of a place, a person, a thing, a state of mind, then take this intensive. If you want to change your diet, then take this intensive. If you want to do it amongst black women that look like you, then take this intensive. It's only $97 for 4 weeks. It is on the website right now, and I really want you to do it. Okay, y'all, so I know that people want to use the park, and I'm hogging up the space, and so I'm going to make this one very short. And I promise you I'll come back to you in another day or so, because we're going to still talk about this next intensive and why I think you should join it. I know you're going to love it. I know you're going to get so much out of it. Again, I'm asking anybody that is in or was in the Fasting 101 intensive or the raw food or any intensive this year, because all of them are brand new, and you want to chime in and talk about your great experience that you had and why other women should join in, feel free to make a comment under the video. I love you all with all my heart. This is Nubia I of the Blackberry Beauty Holistic Academy, ancient African healing for the modern system. Peace and blessings.